Coveting is a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Devils will put total leather to crank us up. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Bishop. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. At second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
But really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hogs on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the catch. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in their step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
looking to throw. It's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Jefferson. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Quick release by the QB. Touchdown ball! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them to make big plays for them.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Volunteer! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Swings it out to his running back.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll give it to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Blue Devils in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from the senior quarterback.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Turns it on down the left side. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Duke. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with his group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him go.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Blue Devils want to move quickly.
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Open space at the 25. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Leaves it with the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Matthews. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Bishop. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. To the air, it's Aguilar. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll immediately call timeout.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They'll run the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Calls his own number. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Oh, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here up the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Underheat, he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
try to pick it up through the air.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Snagged out of the air. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Quarterback extends the play. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Got room on the return. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Wide open downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
This one's complete. Smashes ahead. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Under fire. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the comeback is on. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
On the option. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense. And
he's taking the shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Floats it out in space. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Duke. And when that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up 14 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bishop. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And the returner is stopped. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it past the marker. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Working that left side now. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback
lets it fly. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense.
He's going to let it go. And it's his 4th interception of the night.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry.
Going for it all. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deeper. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you?
Ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Goes to the option. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And the Blue Devils are facing third and inches. He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. The give to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We're set for a Power 4 conference matchup. It's the SEC versus the Big 12. Both sides looking for a statement victory today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Breaks loose at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and 1. Giving up that sack has made throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Really trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down. Pitch play to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rallied to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
And he's got it, no problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Branch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the back gets the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. caught near the sticks. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And Duke has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Dogs will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down and goal upcoming. To the air. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. Again, good as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the sideline. It's Little. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils churn out another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. And so here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. Just gets it away, taking a shot. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of play. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry up. It's a run. Running back's got it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down play.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Normally incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Cook. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the same runner's got it again. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback drops back. He finds his man. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught over the middle. It's Little. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line. The DB's backing off from the line now. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. On the run, it's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Dogs come to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And the quarterback keeps it here. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Breaking tackles and going. Great move there. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Makes the grab. It's Little. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No huddle here for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Little. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have so...
The ball is loose in the backfield.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. Offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Frazier. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring out third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking downfield near the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He lets it rip. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Duke. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the run, it's Frazier. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do?
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught in the backfield. It's King. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
1st down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Little. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Signs the quick throw. They got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. That's reeled in. It's Young. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Extra point try coming now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. The short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out. It's not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion sets up a second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He gets loose. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense trots back onto the field here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Tight end goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Nice catch.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Castle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry up. looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Castle.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Looking for his back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him. A loss on the play. Denied on 4th and goal. What a stand.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the game just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Quick completion to the tight end. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Pass caught, second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.